Cap Black here. NOPD Superintendent supports overtime scam. Folks, as a safety creator, I get to watch the baton, as I call it, be fumbled in the hands of a police department that is told, and I think many members sincerely believe, that they should misclassify crime. So the current overtime debate in the city budget is a key time to remind citizens that whenever you call for service, if they choose to show up, 9.9 times out of 10, the criminal complaint that you summon them to address will be reduced to a lesser charge, or in more instances will not be investigated at all and will be put in their database as uncategorized, meaning they didn't have to take any police action, meaning nothing happened. No stats, no accountability. It's sad that a police department that doesn't want to do policing gets to have unlimited overtime in a time when other city workers are frankly facing termination. This isn't an anti-police rant. As an extra, as a safety creator, my dedication is to be the private component of an alleged public safety system where the evidence and or suspects that I bring forward are appropriately charged, taken into custody, and then adequately prosecuted. Now, 2/3 of that equation in this city are in serious doubt because the ideology, and to be honest with you, just the trifling nature of too many members of the public part of this equation either worship criminals or don't feel like being bothered, but the net result is the same. They're getting overtime in the police department. They're chalking up hours. You have to check behind them to make sure that they are actually on duty when they're getting this overtime, because too many media, watchdog, and sometimes federal investigations reveal that NOPD officers are claiming to be working when actually they're home or engaged in recreational activity away from home, on the clock, on the public dime, in direct defiance of the federal consent decree that they're wiggling out of. My advocacy is not anti-policing, but it is anti-police corruption. And the overtime scam is one of the biggest sources of corruption in law enforcement, next to off-duty security scams, which allegedly were addressed by having the federal consent decree, which the outgoing mayor has effectively lobbied against. Because one thing that I'll just say con artists in blue, like their civilian counterparts, don't want is outside oversight. If you look deeply into this overtime situation, you will see, sadly, that it is an overtime scam, and New Orleans' top cop is supporting it.